Welcome to the beautiful city of Lagos, the heartbeat of Africa, home to enviable African heritage, with historical landmarks that we are still very proud of till date. This city, the economic backbone of Nigeria, the ever-developing state is about to search for reliable and trustworthy leaders to champion democracy at the grassroots level. This Herculean task has been shouldered on the Lagos State Independent Electoral Commission, Lasiec.
The Commission, therefore, has a critical role in the democratic process of the state. We have painstakingly selected people of unquestionable integrity and track record of competence to guarantee a credible, transparent, and accountable process. Leading this team is Honorable Justice Ayotunde Phillips.
And they swiftly began to work by getting ready for the elections.
There were lots we had to do because elections had last taken place in 2011, so they were overdue.
Confidence comes from discipline and training. Robert Kiyosaki. With the understanding of this statement, the Commission, under the leadership of the able chairman, retired Honorable Justice Ayotunde Phillips, began on the best note. The data managers, who were very key to the election process, were properly trained to have clear understanding of their roles in the forthcoming election. The training also continued with many, as the Commission, in partnership with USAID and UKAID, to train these great champions of democracy who will in turn train others in the execution of proper electioneering process. That the election must count is a promise that has been made by the Commission and her leadership, and to this effect, they became proactive in their deliverables. Some of the non-sensitive electoral materials were evenly distributed and set to arrive at various destinations at the appropriate time. These heroes of democracy worked tirelessly even under the rain. It never mattered to them. Their priority was that they had a mandate to deliver a credible election in Lagos State, and with joy, they did their job relentlessly.
In terms of security, in terms of no rigging, it should just be free and fair, and it should be peaceful.
Well, for me, I would say the local government election is mostly important for the states, because everybody should know that the grassroots level of the state is the most important thing before you talk of the executive or the federal level.
And so came the day of election, with linings of sunshine giving hope to everyone who needs it. On this day, the ever-busy, ever-vibrant Lagos succumbed to the power of the electorate. From different residential areas in Lagos to the commercial stronghold of Lagos, the Broad Street, everywhere and everyone felt the importance of what is about to happen today, the Lagos State local government election. Though the roads looked deserted, but people in their numbers made it to their various polling booths to cast their votes.
And even though it rained on that day, nothing, it didn't really disturb the process that much, because people still came out to vote.
Àwọn èèyàn jáde díẹ̀díẹ̀ because of the rain. Toroju starts from 3 o'clock. Láàárọ̀ yìí. Many people omi wọlé wọn, àwọn míì tójú wọlé wọn to come out. Òtútù tún wà, but àwọn kọ̀ọ̀kan wọ́n jáde rẹ̀ pé wọ́n dẹ̀ ń dìbò.
Like I said before, and I will keep on saying, we cannot complain on the quality of our leadership if we don't take it into our hands ourselves and choose the right man or woman for the job.
As though it was part of the plan for the day, the rain did not spare any part of Lagos. With deserted roads and rain, yet Lagos still maintained her beauty. At this polling booth where we followed the election process, agents were waiting to see how many people will vote for their candidates. And of course, voters came one after the other to cast their votes for their candidates. Remember, we mentioned the importance of training. The Lasiec officers, having trained properly, attended to every voter in accordance with the best practice, and everybody was satisfied. At the end of the election, when the time was right, and when the last person on the queue had voted, it is now time to count our votes and know who has gotten what. The party agents were invited to come forward so to monitor every process of the counting, one after the other, and right in the presence of each of the party agents, the votes were counted. It was shown to them to see and to confirm. After the counting of voted and the confirmation by the party agents, it was time to move the votes to the collation center where the results will be finally announced. Afterwards, activities began to return gradually to the streets of Lagos. People began to return to their businesses and everyone awaits the final results of the elections. Of course, results were announced. Winners emerged. These winners one more time had to return to the Lagos State Electoral Commission's office to receive their certificate of return.
I thank all the officers of Lasiec. They all worked so hard. Many of them were sleeping in the office 2 weeks before and 2 weeks after the election. All the electoral officers who were on the field, they all did very, very well. And again, I thank the populace of Lagos State for coming out to vote, despite of the fact that there was rain on that day and it poured and poured and poured. And last but not the least, I thank the Attorney General of Lagos State for all the help he has rendered towards us. Thank you all, and I look for more help from now until the next elections.
For these ones, the political atmosphere of Lagos State has been handed over to them. In the next 4 years, we shall see how they fare. Thank you.